Welcome everybody. We're going to be doing another tier list Thursday with Pokemon Legends EA coming out soon. I thought it was only fitting that we check out some megas and we're going to rank all of the current megas before any new ones are announced in Legends EA. Eventually, if we get new megas in Legends EA, we'll have to redo this tier list, but for now, let's rank the current ones that are available up through a Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, and we will kind of go from there. Looks like they are in alphabetical order in the current sorting. So we will start with Mega Abomasnow. Mega Abomasnow, it's a big tree. I mean, it's fine. Also, there's no B here. Let's just change this to A and this to B. I don't know why this tier list didn't have a B. It just went straight to C, but there we go. Mega Absol. Mega Absol I like a lot. Not quite S tier. I'll put it in A. A. Mega Absol is a cool one. This is just going purely off design, how much I like them. I'm not looking at how good they'd be in the meta and stats and everything like that. So just my personal opinion, how I feel about these current megas. Mega Aerodactyl, though, is like an E. Actually, I don't even know that we need E. Let's just do F. This is just like a grading scale almost. S, we can change to A+, but I'm going to leave it as S. We don't need E tier. That's too many tiers. Too many tiers. Let's narrow it down a little bit. So, Mega Aerodactyl, I don't care for much. Honestly, Mega Aggron, I don't care for much either. It's slightly better than Aerodactyl, but I didn't think Aggron needed a Mega necessarily. I thought Aggron was cool the way it was. I don't think the Mega improves on anything. Now, Alakazam is a very cool Mega. That's also an A. All the spoons, that's a good Mega design there. Altaria is fine. It's gonna go B. Mega Altaria is nothing crazy. It's it's fine for what it is. But Mega Ampharos, I'm gonna put it in C. The hair is too much. I like Mega Ampharos, but not the design of it. I feel like the design could have been better. I know it's like the wool from the sheep, but Mega Ampharos just isn't what I'm looking for in a Mega. No. Moving on to Mega Audino. I mean, I don't care for Audino, period. It's the bottom of the tier for Megas just because I don't care for Audino at all. Audino's fine, but again, just a Pokemon I don't ever use. I have no reason to use Mega Audino that I can think of, so that's why it's F tier. Mega Bayonet. I really like the Mega Bayonet design, but where do we rank it? We'll put it B. B for Bayonet. Have A for Absol and Alakazam, B for Bayonet. Obviously, not all of them are that way, but it's funny when that happens. Mega Bayonet's got a really cool design, and so does Mega Beedrill. It's gonna go right there with it. For a like early on bug type, Beedrill has a very cool Mega. Obviously, Mega Blastoise is going S tier, just because it's Blastoise. That's the only reason it's there. I don't actually. Like, realistically, if I wasn't a Squirtle fanboy, Mega Blastoise would probably be like a BC, because its design is fine, but I'm going to put it S tier just because I know people will be mad about it. So go ahead, let me know how you feel about Mega Blastoise. And don't worry, Mega Blaziken's right there with it. Mega Blaziken's super cool. I really like Mega Blaziken a lot, the design especially. Mega Camerupt also has a good design that I'm willing to put it as A. That Mega Camerupt is a good design. So far, these are mainly... I feel like those are solid rankings overall. I feel like most people would agree with those. Maybe not Blastoise being S, but... Now we hit the Charizards. This one's going to be F, just because it didn't need to. This is like the ideal Charizard. I know I hate on Charizard all the time, but that's what shiny Charizard I think of. This is the black and blue. I know it's not quite that way, but that's a really good Mega design. So I'm happy. I can split the Charizards, one on each end of the spectrum. That's fine. Mega Diancie is a giant chandelier, so we'll put it at C for chandelier. It's fine. Mega Diancie, Diancie is not one that you typically come across anyways. So it's fine. It can be there. Gallade. I'm going to do Gallade and Gardevoir at the same time. We'll skip over Garchomp for a second. Gallade's a B design. I think Gardevoir goes right there with it. They're both slight upgrades from their base forms, but I don't know that they're spectacular. That's what I'm picturing S as, is spectacular. Awesome. I don't know. I'm not going to do the rest of them, but you get the idea. Gallade, Gardevoir, they're solid. I would probably put Gallade slightly above Gardevoir, personally. I just really like Gallade, so that's fine. I'm not doing these in any tier order like, oh, this is my favorite beat. No, it's B tier. Simple as that. Mega Garchomp. I'm going to put Mega Garchomp as an A. It's nothing super crazy that it needs to be S tier, but I do like the upgrade to Garchomp. Not necessarily needed, because Garchomp was already pretty cool, but it is an upgrade from the original design. Mega Gengar only gets an S because of the shiny. The shiny Mega Gengar is one of the best shinies in the game. Period. The all-white Mega Gengar deserves the S tier just because of the shiny. Honestly, Mega Glalie I like a lot too. I'm going to put it as an A. I feel like that is such an upgrade from the base form Glalie that it deserves a higher ranking. I considered S tier on Glalie, but I think A is a good spot for it. Moving on to Mega Gyarados. I like Mega Gyarados' design. I'm going to put it as a B. I think Mega Gyarados is fine. It's not bad. Doesn't need to be lower than that. But I don't think it deserves A or S. It's very cool. Like, if we were ranking them, these would probably be my top B, this and Gallade. But that's where it's going to go for now. So, Mega Heracross. I like Heracross. I don't know that I agree with this design as much. Like, I wanted Mega Heracross to be really cool. Doesn't quite hit for me the way I was hoping. And for that reason, it's only going to be a C. Mega Houndoom is an A design. That is such, like, that shouldn't be a Mega. That should just be an evolution of Houndoom. That's what I think. This should not be a Mega. This should just be another regular evolution. A third tier added to Houndoom, and it should look like that. I would be happy with that. Kangaskhan's going to go in the D tier. Like, it's cool. You get to use the baby, but it's D tier. That's fine. So Latios and Latias, I don't know which one's which. And for that reason, they're D. If they were different, like the red and blue, they're different. You know which one's which. But the Megas look the same. I know technically one's like a bigger size than the other, but Latios, they're D tier because I feel like they just copy pasted and increased the size. So that's fine. Mega Lopunny. B. No, we're gonna go C on Lopunny. It's cool. I think it's somewhat of an upgrade, but now that we have Cinderace, I feel like there's a lot of similarities there. So I don't know that Mega Lopunny was needed the way it ended up being. It's fine. It gets the fighting type, but I mean, it is what it is. Mega Lucario is S tier. Like, this is another one. It should have just been an evolution instead of a Mega, but it's still really cool as a Mega. So I'm perfectly okay with that being an S tier. Probably one of the most recognizable Megas, maybe. I don't know if that's an accurate statement. At least in my mind, I feel like Mega Lucario is a really common one. Mega Manectric. I like the design, but does it deserve B? Yeah, I'll give it B. Just because I really like the giant lightning bolt. It is such a cool design. Probably not what most people would think of for Mega Manectric, but no, this is my rankings. That's fine. That's where I'm going to put it. Mega Mawile I also really like, so it's going to go B. Like, that is such a cool design as well. How the mouth hair turns into this giant distorted, not really distorted, but, you know, multiple piece whole design to it. It's really well done. Mega Medicham is F. I don't care for Medicham. I don't care for the Mega. Like, Medicham is fine. Any Medicham fans, I'm sorry, but that's where it goes. Mega Metagross is an A. Just a slight upgrade from the original Metagross, but Metagross is such a cool Pokemon anyway that it gets the A tier. Mewtwo, there's two. We're gonna kind of treat it similar to Charizard. I think that it is two different ends of the spectrum. This is the really cool Mega Mewtwo. If I think Mewtwo going Mega, this is what I would expect. This is not it. I would not expect this fighting physical form of Mewtwo thinking about how Mewtwo and it being a psychic type, how that would progress. So for that reason, A and D, that's fine. Mega Pidgeot, A. I really love the Mega Pidgeot design. Such a cool upgrade from Pidgeot. One of my favorite Megas for sure. I almost, again, went S tier on it, but Mega Pidgeot gets the A tier. Pinsir is a B because it's a slight upgrade from Heracross. I think Pinsir is a cooler of the bug megas out of the ones that are available. So I really like the Pinsir design. It gets a B ranking. Mega Rayquaza. I'm gonna go S tier. It's I don't know that I necessarily agree with giving megas to legendaries. We don't have the primal forms on here either for Groudon and Kyogre. I don't think megas need or legendaries need megas because their stats are already so high anyway. I know I said I wasn't doing it off stats. That's why Mega Rayquaza is an S because the design's super cool. But again, I don't know that it needed one necessarily, but it does look really cool. Maybe this is what Rayquaza's design should look like initially anyway, and that should have been that. That's all. This is what Rayquaza should have looked like. It's a really cool legendary. Mega Sableye, I'm torn on. It's fine. It's just has a giant gem. So I'm going to put it as C. I like the giant gem. I like Mega Sableye, but I don't know that it's a big upgrade from what Sableye is. But because I enjoy Sableye, it's a C. Salamence is very... Like I see a lot of the Roaring Moon now in Salamence. Maybe they'll tie to that in Legends ZA. We'll see with the past Paradox. But Salamence will get a B. I like Salamence. I think it's cool. I like that the wings are like a giant disc, all connected. But it's a B. I don't see it as an A or S in my opinion. But Sceptile is an A. It's an A mega for me. Blaziken's S, Sceptile's A. I think they're both really good designs. And honestly, if we're talking about the starters, I'm going to go ahead and put Swampert S too. Swampert Mega is definitely an upgrade from Swampert. I mean, honestly, all of those Megas for those starters are upgrades. Sceptile just isn't my favorite. The design's cool, I like it, but not S level liking it. It could even be borderline B, but that's where we'll put Sceptile. And I didn't even talk about Venusaur yet. We'll get there. Scissor's cool. I'm going to put it as a C with Heracross. Scissor's in this weird spot for me where it's an evolution of Scyther, but then now we also have Cleavor. And like I feel like Scyther is getting some indirect love in a lot of ways. I don't know that Scizor needs all that extra love on top of it. I mean, Scyther's cool. Scissor's an upgrade with the Metal Coat. I like it. But the Mega, I don't know that it was needed. I like some aspects of it, but I'm going to leave it as a C. My rankings are all over the place. I could not re-rank these in the same spot, I bet you, if you asked me in a week, but that's where we're going for now. Mega Sharpedo. I like it. It's a B. This one's borderline A for me. Keep thinking about it. No, I'm going to leave it a B. Mega Sharpedo's a B. It would be right up here with the Gyarados, but Mega Sharpedo is very cool. I like it a lot, but not AS tier a lot. And again, my rankings are just all over the place. Mega Slowbro, no, we'll put it A. I like Mega Slowbro a lot. I do think it's weird that Slowbro has a Mega, Slowking doesn't. Maybe we see that in Legends ZA. Maybe that's an idea we can expect because of the split Evos. Maybe imagine they give Cleavor a Mega. How would that work? You think about Legends Arceus having Cleavor, and then Legends ZA, they're like, hey, we're going to give it a Mega too. Like, that would be crazy. I bet it would look really cool, though. So give me a Mega Cleavor, please. That's my pitch. Just think Scizor, but, ancient. That would be cool. Speaking of ancient, Steelix. I don't know how that ties, but Steelix is a B for me. That's fine. Mega Steelix, I think it's cool. There's some spots on it that I don't quite understand why it is the way that it is, but Steelix is a B. That's fine. And Tyranitar is going to go right there with it. I think Mega Tyranitar could be cool. I don't know that this design is what I would have expected. It feels like a weird way to go for me personally, but we got Garchomp A, Tyranitar B. That's fine. Thinking about the pseudo legendaries, that's where I feel like Tyranitar fits based on the design. The Mega, I don't think I ever really used Mega Tyranitar personally, but it's there. And Venusaur. So I did Blastoise S, Charizard F, and S. Let's put Venusaur. BC is what I'm thinking. I'm gonna go C just because it's Venusaur. I'm not a huge Bulbasaur fan. I know people. There's this newfound love for Bulbasaur, but I'm still leaving Venusaur as a C based on these rankings. These are my megas ranked S to F based on the current ones that are available up until before the launch of Legends ZA. We don't have any news yet as the time of recording this, so I don't know if there's any new megas that have been announced, but during my recording, these are the megas that are available. We didn't do primals. We didn't do the primal Groudon or Kyogre. But again, like I said with Rayquaza, I don't know that they necessarily needed the megas. If I were to guess, probably put the primals both around B-ish. Um, because they're slight upgrades, but I don't think it was needed, which sounds weird because I'm like, oh, I like Sharpedo a lot, but Salamence, like some of these are fine, but again, my rankings are all over the place. Let me know what you guys think. I'll post this tier list link down in the comments below. You guys can go and make your own tier list. You guys can rank them, all that good stuff. But these are my rankings. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, we're going to be doing tier list Thursdays every week. So make sure you guys subscribe, hit that like button. Let me know what other Pokemon rankings you guys want me to do. Definitely get out there and try to do those for you guys. But I appreciate it. I'll see you guys next one. Take care.